Hi guys, welcome to week 30. Again, the lighting and quality of this video is going to be crap because I'm doing it in the kitchen again with just the lights on because it's night time. And I look like crap because I couldn't really be bothered. What did I want to say? Oh, I hope everyone had a happy and safe Easter. I also wanted to say, I am over 700 subscribers now. I think it's like 715 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But that is awesome. So thank you all for subscribing and following along. I've been doing YouTube videos for a good few years now. Anyway, on to the pregnancy. I've gotten a few things in the mail this past week, or a couple of days, since the post office was closed over Easter. These are all things that I've paid for like a couple of weeks ago. So for the thank you gift, these are the little black boxes. They're completely square. They're 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So the lid comes off. Yeah. They come flat packed. So this is the base, I suppose you call it, and this is what the lid looks like. So you just like, I don't know if you can tell, yeah, you can see all the lines are there, so you just fold it along them and assemble it. Easy as. All of this stuff I got on eBay, by the way. I got 2 sets of these little plastic babies, and I'm going to use them for one of the baby shower games. It's the one where you freeze them in ice cubes, and I think the game is called like whose water will break first or something like that. And basically whoever melts theirs first is the winner. And I've got these table scatters. Oh. So they're just, I'm probably not going to put these on every table because I don't want to have, we're doing it at Veggie's Cricket Clubhouse. So the deal is that we get to use it for free as long as we let them open the bar and sell drinks, so they turn a bit of a profit from it, which I have got no problem with because that means we don't have to worry about providing drinks. They're all provided through the little canteen bar thing. So that is awesome. That is one thing we don't have to worry about and one thing we don't have to pay for. Basically what we're going to do, actually, I don't think I mentioned this in my last vlog. Probably not, because it only just happened last week, or this week. Yes, we secured the venue, so we're doing it at Veggie's Cricket Clubhouse on May the 28th, so only like, 4 weeks or something away. We've sent out a Facebook event little thingo, just because sending out actual paper invites is just so time consuming. It costs a lot, and we're trying to keep this to a budget, so yeah. And everyone is on Facebook, and it's just so easy and convenient. So that's what we're doing. So we've invited, all up, it's about 90 people. So far, I think there's 20 something that have RSVP'd that they're coming. About 11 that have said maybe, and then the rest have not replied yet, which is fine. I've given them till RSVP date of May 20th, so that still gives us a week, for final arrangements or whatever. What else was I going to say? I'm not sure if I mentioned we're doing a barbecue. So, we're just going to, I think there's a barbecue at the club, and we're just going to supply the meat and, bread and whatever. And we're also going to have, like little nibblies on the table, so chips and lollies and stuff like that. We're going to have a table, obviously an area designated for presents to be placed, and we're also going to have a wishing well. So, people would rather just drop in a bit of money or whatever, they can do that. That is fine. What else? I think that's about it for the baby shower venue and all that. Yeah. Oh yeah. As for what I was saying about the decorations, what I was getting to is yeah because we're doing it at the cricket club, we're you know, responsible for tidying it up afterwards. So yeah, my point being, with the table scatters, because we are gonna have kids there. Excuse me. I know what kids are like, and these things will go everywhere if they're on every table. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna like put them around where the cake is, just on the table that has the cake. So hopefully, you know, the parents will be keeping an eye on their kids and not letting them go near the cake. So therefore, the scatters shouldn't be touched, which means less cleaning up for us. I've also got these. Well, you can't really see it too good because they're still in their packet and I'm not taking them out. But well, there's a little picture of it up there. I don't know if you can tell. They're just little like swirly things with little baby prams on the bottom. There's 3 in there. And I got the baby shower bingo game. So that is for, what is it for? For 8 players, but I mean, you know, you can play it a couple of times and just have different people play. I got this, what is it, a banner? What does it say? It says baby shower, and it's got this foil fringe on the bottom. A better picture is on the back there, so it's this one obviously, the girl one. I don't know if you can tell, but it says baby shower. You'll see it in the photos when I actually have the baby shower anyway. And this is the last one. This is another, it's like a big like banner type thing. And it's little flags with booties on the bottom. There's a better picture up there. Oh. Yeah, they're all the decorations. I think that is all the decorations now. They've all arrived. Oh, the lady is sending a replacement for that banner thing that I got sent that was for her first birthday. So she's just sending me a new one. Like, she didn't even ask for the other one back, so I can probably use that for her first birthday. And she's also going to replace the white balloons because a few of them are stained with like pink, just like a little stain on them. Anyway, I was trying to do this quickly because I'm missing my shows on TV, Neighbours and Home and Away. I also got to cook tea. Okay, so for symptoms, I felt hiccups again. I think I already mentioned last week that I felt them for the first time. But yeah, I feel them almost every day. There's been a couple of days where I haven't felt them. But yeah, and I feel them down low, like in my low abdomen. Just you know, what's the word? Like a constant little toot, toot, toot type thing. I can't think of the words. Whatever, I'm trying to rush. This past week she hasn't really been moving as much as she was during my 28th week. But I'm not. That seems to be just how she is. You know, she'll have a really active week and then she'll be really inactive and whatever. But I still feel her move throughout the entire day. So it's not like I'm not feeling her move at all. Like, I know she's, you know, alive and well in there. I kind of feel like not so much now, but earlier in the week, I kind of felt like my belly was looking smaller, and that did worry me a little bit, because, you know, with the lessened movements and then looking a bit smaller, I was like, shit, like, what's going on? But I don't know, I think it's probably just from her switching positions and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure. But I have gained. I am now 69.9 kilos, so that is, I think that's 1.3 kilo gain from last week. So obviously I'm getting bigger, so she's growing, so everything is fine. Earlier in the week, I get this weird numbness in my my left pinky, and it spread to my ring finger, and it kind of just started, you know, at my wrist and was just those 2 fingers. I've had people say, oh, it's carpal tunnel, whatever, but that's from like when you're swollen, and I'm not swollen at all. Like, I'm not swollen anywhere. I look completely like I did before pregnancy. I didn't swell with Caden either. And also carpal tunnel starts in your thumb. So yeah, they're in my lower fingers, so it's probably just a pinched nerve. It didn't last too long, just a couple of hours, and I could still move it and I could still feel. It was just, you know, when you get like a bit of a numbness and it feels weird to touch. Like, you can still feel it, but it just feels really odd. It was just like that. I am having really bad skin breakout again. I thought this was over, but you're not going to be able to see in this light, and yeah, ugh, whatever. Ugh, I hate it. I'm so sick of having bad skin, man. But oh well, what can you do? A couple of days ago, I felt like quite nauseous. So I was kind of worried that you know, the morning sickness was coming back, because I know it can come back in the last trimester. And seeing how, as I've only got 10 weeks left, you know, just watching Caden. He's trying to put his shorts on. He's never tried to dress himself before, so interesting to see how that turns out. He's given up. Yours are saying. Yeah, nausea. Yeah. I only had it for a couple of days, and it wasn't like, you know, the whole day. It was just like I suddenly felt a bit sick on, you know, one day, and then the next day I felt a bit sick again. But I feel fine today. So yeah, who knows? Might have just been something I ate over Easter. I've only had a little bit of acid reflux this past week, and it's really only been in the last maybe 2 or 3 days. And again, it's nothing bad. Like, it's never been enough to, you know, have to take something or do something about it. It's just a little burning that I have down my throat. Yeah. I'm finding that I'm breathing a lot heavier. This past week or so. Like, yeah, I'm being short of breath a lot, and yeah, like, you know, when it's like quiet, I can hear myself breathing, and I feel like it sounds so ugly, like I'm, you know, some really super unfit person. I'm just like, so yeah, I don't really like that, but hey. I've only got 10 weeks to go. Maybe. She may come early, she may come later. Considering I've put on like over 1 kilo this past week, I really don't feel that I'm that big. Like, considering, you know, like when I think of 30 weeks, I'm like, 30 weeks is like, you know, the end. You can have your baby, you know, anywhere from like 7 weeks from now is considered full term, so it's, to me, 7 weeks is nothing compared to the fact I've just been through 30 weeks. So yeah, I just feel like for 30 weeks, for, you know, the end, or roundabouts the end, I don't feel like I'm that big, so I'm happy about that. Although I am, like, it is difficult to move and get around, and, you know, just like turning, and like if I slouching really doesn't even happen, because she's just there in my ribs, and it is the most uncomfortable, awkward feeling to slouch and feel your ribs like hitting on a sort of solid mass, if that makes sense. And yeah, she's always up in my ribs. And still favours the right side. I also booked our antenatal classes earlier today, so they start next Tuesday. And the original plan was to do them on a Monday night. They have it goes for 4 weeks. It's from 7 PM to 9 PM, either on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night, I think it is. And my original plan was to do it on a Monday night so that Christian could have Caden, and it would mean that he would only have Caden, you know, for an extra 2 nights for the next month. Like, I just thought that would be more convenient for everyone involved and less of a sort of, what's the word, like shake up and hassle type thing. But when I called today, the lady said that the next intake for Monday nights was this Monday coming, so May the 2nd, and she's like, oh, but we're all full up in that class, so the next intake for a Monday is July 4th. And I'm like, I'm due July 7th, so that's not going to work for me. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, how about Tuesdays? And, yeah, she was like, oh, I might be able to squeeze you in on a Tuesday. And luckily she did. So, yes, we start next week. It goes for 4 weeks. I already said that. Yeah. And that is about it. So I'll just do the belly measurement and show the old belly. And that's it for 30 weeks, really. Okay, so here is with the shirt on. Put that one down. The shirt on. I'm wearing one of my nursing tanks that I showed in a previous video. And I actually really hate these because they ride up. Like, instead of staying, you know, like instead of staying like that, they just ride up and they end up, you know, like that, which is ridiculous. But oh well, I just have to keep pulling it down. So, there's your bump in front, inside. Oops. Oh, that's my bum. Yeah. I feel really, really tight. Well, up here is more squishy, but like here, super tight. Oh, and I can feel her just like she's right there, and usually she's right up here in my ribs, but at the moment she's a little bit lower. Yeah, oh, she's moving at the moment. My belly button, I don't know if you can see, but it's like poking out heaps at the top. I don't know if it'll pop out all the way. I thought it would have popped out by now if it was gonna. Oh, the measurement. So that's about 1 meter, 100 centimeters. Okay, so that is all for 30 weeks. Yes, for 30 weeks.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And I will see you for 31 weeks next week. Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. Okay. All done. Yep. Bye-bye. See you all next week.